legendary game. One after one up on the ladder.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this pantywaist know what he's doing?
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6
Big
minutes to
boss.
drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
Crazy.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Spread your wings
and fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the Virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the Virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then, a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No. According to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Kapitals. Polydialer.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate
Oh, it's the
Selino
first
Yask
person,
in the
yeah.
Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Cinematic as fuck. Τώρα κρύβεται. Το cinematic entry τώρα κρύβεται.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No. There's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship. My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Posso börstar den man har haft det. Let's go. Povadeks. Asta ne piestu uđeneće. Anna, nam šal. Έχω δει πολύ λίγο στην αρχή. Ω, αυτό. Πώς το κάνω. We're up to the branch. Let's go.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
Κάνε κάθε τα λένε
I'm
πριν
afraid
πάει
so.
ρε φίλε,
You've
όχι
been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and She's here on the gunship with me.
She?
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
What's
your name? Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your codename is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes?
It's good to hear your voice again.
Same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC? Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably
Let's
rusty.
go.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Big boss.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Let's go. Give me that shit. Buona popisonia. Wstałem czekał. Zjelna gram otostanioszu. Dobra. Hallå. Let's go. بس انا خلاص بدأ تطبيق اولش اما برنش هذا كان خوش شغاسته anyway let's go home بابا هذا بارفتا هذا بيولش هذيش برو وجه نكش Splash varandra. Då har vi råd att känna bara. Hoppa. Så bara där har. Kan inte gärna gå med det. Att. Rätt. Snake. Let's go. Give me that snake. Stanna camo, så fan. Eller. What the bush. Stammat. Opo, millä me tää kontrolli siinä Panajia voidaan. Sitä se kai se me on tänne. Älä etä. Bravo. Älä. Platella lyöpostas. Antas mä vielä fara. Sikko gamma tosta años. Opo, buona cano vuolta però. Ne! Katis! Mä tagatella tällä. Mamma dare. Dax bro, da. Posso vedere di panno. Guarda che me la cano volta. Oh no, Trigon, let's go. Malaga Dax. Mi-a fulat boş verdes. Ha. Te moldați. Poți bona avgală de și astea. Kaç bine. Press to aim and release to fire. Detach suppressor with W. Åh, δικέ μου. Φύγαμε. Οκ. Εντάξει, crazy. Μπορώ να το πετύχω από εδώ αυτό. Νομίζω δεν φαίνεται από εδώ. Θα το τσεκάρω όμως μια, αφού έχω σφαίρεις εδώ πέρα έξτρα. Μπορώ να το βαίνω. Εξαφάνιση λίγο τώρα shit. Άμα πυροβολήσω, δεν υπάρχει κάποιος εκτός αυτή την πίστα. Οπότε λογικά όλα καλά θα πάνε. Για να δούμε. Μα λέγα τι easter eggs έχει αυτό το game σε να βρεις αυτό το game. Ο βάτραχος που είναι. Ο πραγματικός βάτραχος. Το θέλω. Όπα. Ω, εδώ είμαστε. Έλα εδώ πάλι. Κάτσε μπορώ να το... Φαντάζομαι μπορώ να το κλείσω. Όχι. Accurate, man. Crazy. Να τους έστειχα εγώ. Αν και τα κάτσαμε σε αυτό το level. Α, γεμίζει μόνο του, let's go. Άμα το κάνω ένα equip. Ωραία. Σιγαστή μη χάσω βάλε. Έχει κάνει τίποτα άλλο. Καλό εδώ πέρα είπα. Γεια. Από περιέργεια. Πετάλω δάλει σαν πραγματικότητα. Δεν έχει. Άστα μα δεν παίζει να μπορώ. Έλα μια σφαίρα δεν πειράζει. Το sensitivity δεν μπορώ να το αυξήσω ρε μαλάκα. Αυτή είναι η μαλάκια. Το άργο, αυτό είναι maximum speed που πάει. Είναι turn the ship, captain. Κοιτά το μάνα. Όχι μπρο. Ain't no way. Κάτσε να βάλω τόσα πεσερβάνα. Let's go. Κάτι άλλο. Αυτό ήταν, φύγαμε. Save δεν έχω κάνει. Λοιπόν, ας κάνουμε ένα save να το έχουμε. Α, το... radio frequency θα με καλά. Κόμμα 96 ήταν.
Sokolov.
Κόμμα 96 εδώ.
Saving the game,
Let's
Snake?
go. Yes. Save that shit. Override that shit. Yeah.
Hey,
Κοίτα τι easter eggs πετάει. Let's go. My snake is solid. Μαλάκα εντάξει. Απα. Πουλέλα. I see a frog if I'm not mistaken. Two frogs actually. Now what? Give me that frog. Quack 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 quack. Τι ακούω? Πάπη ακούω, τι ακούω? Μαλάκα πού είναι? Μπρο, ανάθεμα την ώρα που βάλανε το first person να μην μπορείς να κουνηθείς ειλικρινά τώρα. Να το δένω. Βλάμε, όπα, wow, εδώ. Aim that shit. No, suppressor. Όπα, ρε, μ' αφήνει. Μαλάκα, δεν μου σε έξω πριν. Πάλι που λέει από το ίδιο σημείο βγήκε. Πώς το διάλειμμα είναι. Νάτος. Ο Καλάκας. Από εδώ είναι νάτος. Όπα, μείνε εκεί. Let's go. Crazy. That snake. Oh, bombardilo, cocodilo. Oh, viene Jesse. Bravo. Let's go. Μαλάκα στο τσάκ να τη φάω. Μείνε εκεί. Έχει κάτι καλό εδώ πέρα. Μαλάκα, εντάξει. Κάτι άλλο εδώ πέρα. Όπα. Beehive. Άμα το ρίξεις στους κροκόδιλους νομίζω τους κάνει τώρα το Beehive. Αν δεν κάνω λάθος. Μείνε εκεί έτσι. Μείνε εκεί έτσι. Καλό παιδί. Παιδί. Good boy. Εν τω μεταξύ αυτό είναι... τέτοια. Μπορεί να πεθάνεις εδώ μέσα άμα κάτσεις ποντέρα στο... από ό,τι έχω δει. Όπα. Give me that snake. Όπα. Ή τίποτα άλλο εδώ πέρα. Ω, στη τύχη μάλακα το βρήκα. Δεν μπορώ ρε μάλακα, το γουστάρω πολύ το παιχνίδι. Φύγαμε. First enemy encounter νομίζω. Με το Beehive. Όχι, είναι πριν το Beehive. Yeah. First person.
Major,
Oh, what the
I've
heck?
spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of
Stop,
international
stop.
law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved.
Stop on this.
Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage.
Let's go.
Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed.
Must
You
have
can
been
see
the
how
wind.
effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
My kind of game. Μα λέγα... γιατί... Τι να πω, ρε, μάνα. Ό,τι πιο Jake Park mentality. Βασικά, ο Jake Park είναι solid snake mentality. Όπα, μαλάκα το ουσιαστικά χάσα. Μην γίνει καμιά μαλακία και τρέχουμε. Τι άλλο. Ωραία, κάτσε να δούμε. Άρα πάμε options. Camouflage. Face. Woodland. Black. Mask. What the? Ah, this guy. Ooh. Uniform. Leaf. Tripper. Tigers. Ωραία, αυτό είναι το καλύτερο καμπλάζ που αυτή τη στιγμή. Οπότε είναι effective in underbrush. Trees, grass, I guess. Και το είναι full effective νομίζω, αν πας option εδώ πέρα camouflage. Uniform. Ναι, το πιο effective είναι. Για να δούμε food. Τι λες ρε. Δηλαδή εγώ τα μάζευα για να τα φάω, είμαστε τρελοί τώρα. Ρε φίλε, Snake Eater, let's go. Φύγαμε. Καταστάσεις μαλάκα. Μπορώ κάπως να το κάνω distract άμενα. Μπορώ να περάσω από πίσω του. Άνετα. Νομίζω είναι καλύτερα ρε μπρο. Άργησα βέβαια. Τώρα μπορεί να με δει. Άμα γυρίσω. Ω, let's go. Ο άλλος που είναι. Troops? Do we have any troops? Ω, μαλάκα κάνει κύκλο, τώρα θυμηθήκα. Εδώ κάνει κύκλο νομίζω. Οπα, ω, μαλάκα πόσες κρυψώνες έχουν και easter eggs και μαλακίες. Άμα ανέβω εκεί πέρα, λεμόνια, τι να... Ω, το easter egg. I have to shoot with the suppressor on this one. Bro, το μισό όταν πάει first person με το γρασίδι, ό,τι χειρότερο, bro. Φτάνει και εσύ. Το μισό όταν πάει first person, bro. Τι είναι αυτό? Κάτι είναι εδώ. Πάτραχος. Φίδι. Snake. Να το σκοτώσω. Ω, μαλάκα. Όχι, κάτσε κάτω. Μαλάκα. Μπρο, ευτυχώς που κάνω φλάζ γιατί θα ήταν πολύ διαφορετικά τα πράγματα. Θα το ρίξω. Ας έχω έτοιμο το πιστόλι. Εκεί πάει. Νομίζω εκεί τον ακούω. Μπρο, κοίταξε πόσο καλό 40 εσύ. Που καταλαβαίνω από που είναι ακριβώς έτσι, χωρίς να το κάνω. Κάτσε κάτω. No. Προχώρα. Χάμω το... κόλλησα. Όχι, επειδή σημαδεύω μαλάκας. Ξέχασα εντελώς. Μη γυρίσεις τώρα, τι γάμισαμε, μη γυρίσεις τώρα. Εντάξει, μπρο. Full stealth θα το πάω, δεν με ενδιαφέρει τίποτα. Θα καρδινιάσω τη ζωή μου. Μην κάνεις κανένα αστείο. Stealth μέχρι θανάτου, μπρο, δεν με ενδιαφέρει, ειλικρινά. Ακούω τον άμπισο μου. Oh fuck. Πάει προς τα μέρα, προς την άλλη. Προς την άλλη. Πάει, όχι. Νομίζω πως θα πήγαινα την άλλη πέρα του δέντρου. Λοιπόν, νομίζω πρέπει να συνεχίσει το mission προς τα εκεί. Ακόμα ξέρω τι πρέπει να κάνω. No. Ballerina cappuccina, no. Oh, πού πάει λάθος. Don't make me do this shit. Όχι, έρχεται προς τα εδώ και λογικά το script συνεχίζει από εκεί που ήρθε. Να καλά είπε. Όπα, εντάξει, καλά είπε. Όχι μπρο, μην. Έχω 90% καμουφλάζ, δεν υπάρχω εκεί πέρα που κοιτάζεις. I do not, I'm simply not there. Όπα, ακούω και τον άλλο. Καλά, εντάξει. Αλλά το αστείο είναι που έχουν ξεχωριστές περίοδους. Η περίοδο, μεγαλύτερη περίοδο είναι το αριστερά μου και μικρότερη του δεξιά. Ο άλλος ήρθε 2 φορές και θα έρθει και τρίτη μέχρι να κάνει μια κύκλα ολόκληρη ο άλλος. Πάω προς τα δω, bro. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. The Beehive. Τι legendary mechanic, ρε φίλε. Το λατρεύω αυτό το game, ρε μάνα, το λατρεύω. Σαν πυροβολήσω το άλλο το Beehive, γιατί δεν θυμάμαι τι δίνω, κάτι δίνω τα Beehives. Αν πυρω... αυτό είναι Beehive, τι είναι αυτό. Μαλάκα, κοίτα πως άργος εσύ, τι να πεις αυτό. Αυτό τι είναι, ας πούμε. Fruit, νόμιζα που ήταν Beehive. Μου άρεσε να ξαναδώ λίγο τα λεβέλες. Ω, οκ. Food, τι λέτε. Crazy. What? Α, είναι πίσω από το βράχο. Να πάρω το απλό πριν έρθουν. Να πάρω το απλό πριν έρθουν. Τι είναι αυτό? Α, μανιτάρια. Ω! Θα μαζέψω γάμο το στάνιο σου να... Έλα, χάνεις στάμινα μπρο, ανέβα. Whoa, M16, let's go. My kind of gun. Holding first person view and shoulder aim at one toggle firing on the wrist. Touch of pressure. Oh, that was a pressure. That's right. That's right. Options. Let's go. Give me that weapon. Α, έχω και σάγκενετ, μια χαρά. Τι είναι αυτό? Μπρο, και όταν είδα πως φτιάχνεις τις πληγές σου είχα πάει την πλάκα μου, έτσι. Και total weight, πω φίλε, εντάξει. Απίστευτα πράγματα. Όπα. Πώς με την μπορεί να ανέβεις εδώ? Όπα, γιατί? Πού θα πάω? Νομίζω θα πάρω τρόφι τώρα, τουλάχιστον. Σε παρακαλώ, δώσε μου ένα τρόφι. Δεν μου έδωσε τίποτα. Ή το δίνει μετά, δεν ξέρω. Bro, I don't know. Oh, frog. No, I don't do that. Τι?
There's nothing here.
Μάλακα, έριξα στο Beehive. Τι? Huh. It was nothing.
Huh? I hear footsteps.
Oh no.
Huh? I hear footsteps. Huh? I hear footsteps.
Σε πίσω Dead by Daylight, μάλακα, έκανα.
Who's that?
Άντε γάμις. Δεν το πιστεύω, ρε μάλακα. Ωραία. Πρώτη φορά μπαίνω στο κόμμα τουλάχιστον. Α, κοίτα εδώ, άσχημα κόντρος, μάλακα. Κοίτα, πρέπει να ξανασηκώσει το όπλο. Κοίτα. Φτάνει σου εκεί πέρα, γεια. Έφτασε. Εντάξει, αυτοχρονώ, δεν έγιναν. Αλέρτα από. Σπίδα γάμο. Κάτω, πήδα κάτω. Επιτέλους. Τσάμπα χάνω. Τώρα ας πούμε για το μελίσι γιατί δεν δουλέψει. Μπρο, παίζει να έχει γλιτσάρει. Άνετα. Α, όχι. Πριν είχε γλιτσάρει. Μια χαρά δουλέψει τώρα, το γάμιμενο. Άι. Μπρο, φέρνει κάβλια, πήγαμε. Πάμε γύρω. Πάμε τα μυαλά. Μπορώ κάπως να πάω εδώ πέρα χωρίς να... Τι λες ρε. Μπρο, εντάξει. Χωρίς να πατήσω κανένα κουμπί έτσι, απλά πάω προς το τοίχο. Καλά εδώ. Καταρχάς δεν έχω καν σαπτώσει για αυτό το πλήρω νομίζω ακόμα. Για να δούμε τώρα. Όπα, λάθος. Όψιος, θα πατήσω. Έτσι εδώ. Για να δούμε. Δεν έχω σαπτώσει. Α, αυτό είναι τώρα. Ωραία. Δεν νομίζω πως. Μπρο, αν θυμάμαι καλά, υπήρχε μια πουστιά που έτρεχες προς τα εκεί και δεν προλάβαινα να αναφανιστούν οι άλλοι. Και άλλαζες level, ενώ δεν σε έχουν κάνει καν spot. Θα το δοκιμάσω τώρα με μια πουστιά. Ναι! Πριν κατέβουνε οι γιοτάδες. Ρε μαλάκα.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where...
Your objective, Sokolov.